Welcome to Scott on Security. I'm Scott Beck, CEO of Beck Tech and co-star of the Amazon Prime documentary Cybercrime. Off the top today, if you have a Nintendo account, you've got a Nintendo Switch or some other device where you've got an account and a credit card tied into it, especially be aware, Nintendo recently was hacked and something like over 300,000 accounts were compromised. So if you've got a Nintendo account, change that password and be looking for any of your billing receipts to make sure there's no unauthorized charges. Okay, that was tip number one. Now I want to dig into what I really wanted to talk about today. Just recently, the province of Prince Edward Island in Canada, very small little province, got ransomware or another event. I read it was ransomware. I've talked to some people that said it was ransomware, but bottom line is, the bad guys got into one of their web servers and compromised a bunch of accounts. Now the province, and for my American friends down south, the province would be like one of your states. So basically the government now had to worry about paying to fix the problem, upgrading their systems to protect against the problem in the future, and now they're going to be paying credit monitoring for a year for all those people that had their accounts compromised. Now what's that look like? Because you know when I'm talking to a lot of business people, they're like, they're remembering the 90s and the early 2000s when a virus came in and you weren't able to use your computer for a couple hours when people like me were fixing them, right? It was going to cost them $60 or $100 or $200, whatever the case may be. And I've been saying for a long time that's not the case, and now the finance department in the province of Prince Edward Island has come out and said that this one event, and something to keep in mind, the bad guys were only in the system for 90 minutes. Okay, from the time they penetrated till it was detected and there was a response was 90 minutes. Not a lot of time. Remember, we've talked about in the past that according to law enforcement, usually bad guys get in and they're there for 200 days because people aren't set up to detect and respond. Well, the province was. And they responded, and the damage was 90 minutes. That 90 minutes is now going to cost them just over $930,000. It's over $10,000 a minute for the amount of time that the bad guys were in. So this is why it's so important. Yes, you need to have antivirus. Yes, you should be training your staff. But the other things you got to be worrying about is how do you detect that a breach has occurred, and how do you respond to minimize how much damage has occurred and what that expense is going to look like. For the province of Prince Edward Island, $930,000 for a 90-minute episode. Ouch. Hey, thanks for joining me today, and we'll talk to you again shortly with another edition of Scott on Security. Stay safe out there.